This thing is like, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I want to take the wrap off because one of the good reasons why, too, when I got this thing, because all my other cars, my wife's Audi is white, my other Audi is white, my XB is white, you know what I mean? And so I just want to, I leave it on only because it's different, but at the same time, I just like having a gloss white.
Is it white? Is it white underneath that? Like the regular color's white? Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what in the world? Like, even this exhaust, this exhaust looks insane back here. Is it normally just like straight out? Like, I don't know how the bumper usually looks on this car.
No, I mean, it has like the license plate, indentation on there, and it comes down. It has a diffuser, and it comes down on the bottom. The guy I bought it from had these pipes made, so they sit a little more inward than the stock exhaust piping on there. So that's why I don't have the rear bumper on there. Because sometimes I just want to put the rear bumper on there because it attracts a lot of attention. Sometimes I just want to
Oh,
drive.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So, of course, the first question I always get asked when I see it like this is like, oh, is it twin turbo? I'm like, no. They're like, oh, are you going to twin turbo it? And I'm like, why? I don't need that much horsepower.
Yeah.
And I don't drive that fast. So, I mean, why? I'm not racing nobody.
Right, like you're taking this to Texas 2K or something like that.
That's not me, you know what I mean?
And
My other car's an S7, so that's a twin turbo V8.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you already got the turbos, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, and then of course, I drive the XB, my Odyssey. And everybody's like, bro, that's like such a big range of like different cars. I'm like, yeah, man, every car has its own feel.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I go, every car has its personality. I go, I love this car. It's got the torque. It's got the loud, V10 sound to it. You know what I mean? It's got the looks. My S7 has that V8, sound, not American V8, but it has the V8 sound to it. Yeah. I go, but it's also twin turbo, so it gets up on the highway and just goes. I go, but then it's stock air suspension and everything else, so it's just smooth on the highway. I can just drive it and just be comfortable. Yeah. I go, my XB is like a go-kart, man. I go, I'm just not anywhere, you know what I mean? I'm taking off ramps like it's cool,
Yeah.
I go, it's not the big horsepower car. I go, but I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? I go, it's the only car I have that doesn't have leather seats. I go, so, it's just, man, I'm comfortable inside this thing. I got a 12-inch sub in there, just listen to my music.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, whatever. My van is just the old 20-year-old van. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, man, I go, every car has its personality, and I love having different cars with different personality. And my wife is like, how many cars do you want? You keep talking about that when we were, because I retired from the Army in 2024, and we're not staying here forever. I'm waiting for my youngest son to graduate high school, and then, we want to move to Florida. I told my wife, I go, but when I retire, like,
done.
We're done.
Yeah.
I go, I want different cars. Like, I still want my VW Corrado, you know what I mean? I still want a truck, you know what I mean? I just want different cars. Like, what cars do you need? I was like, you have different itches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, kind of like, you driving, the Mustang is, it gets that itch out. But sometimes, you know what? You're driving it, you're like, yeah, man, I'd rather drive the other car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is how it is sometimes. Yeah, sometimes even I have an old F-150, and sometimes I just want to sit on the road, not even feel the road, and just cruise. You know what I'm saying?
Like, too, if you're on a long drive, you know what I mean? If you're driving somewhere, you know what I mean? Going down the back roads, just being in the truck and the highway is just different. You know what I mean? You can see, you feel. You're in a truck. You're just like, oh, okay, whatever. You go shopping over here. You can just park like wherever.
Right.
You don't got to worry about this. You know what I mean? There's fucking damn Scat Pack rolling up or another Mustang kind of like, rev on you. I'm like, bro, I'm just driving.
Yeah.
Every car has this different feel, and it's like, like when I got this, my wife was like, aren't you excited that you're getting it? And I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. She's like, man, if an R8 ain't, making you excited, she goes, I don't know what else will. I go, it's fulfilling, different itches, you know what I mean? Me getting this was just a kind of like a self-accomplishment kind of thing. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? I provided for somebody else. I got 5 kids, so it's like,
Wow, yeah, man.
I go, I provided and sacrificed a lot for them over the years of just, I had different cars, but I never really fully invested into my hobby because, I want to make sure they had cars, and, something to drive them to and for work or school or whatever the case was. I was like, now that this was, like, my justification was trifecta. My retirement from the Army, my birthday, when I got it, was with the month of my birthday, and then, of course, midlife crisis, you know what I mean? And, I love it. You know what I mean? I posted on my Instagram. I go, but I don't take pictures of it too often. You know, I had some people ask me, you know, hey, can I take pictures of it? And they sent me the pictures, and I didn't post it. You know, everybody's like, well, why don't you post more of it? You know, that or your S7. I'm like, it's for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like it. You know, I mean, I like driving it. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and this is like when you got your Mustang. You enjoy driving it and everything else like that. But I don't need to boast it and everything. I just really wanted to stretch his legs, but I really wanted to go back home and get my XP and come back because, you know.
Everybody's got theirs down there.
That's the whole point of it was that. But again, I barely drive this. So
Right.
it's like I might as well drive it now that it's.
Yeah, it's getting warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's beautiful,
But
man.
then my XB was dirty at the same time. I'm like.
Yeah. Wow, hey man, well you made my day, Sean, so I could see this thing. Hey man, I mean, this thing is completely clean, bro. V10 Gallardo engine. I believe it's the same engine that's in the Gallardo. I mean, man. Completely custom exhaust on here. I ain't gonna talk to him too much about how that was looking. But I think these wheels are even like slanted in a little bit too. But yeah, this thing is, jeez, bro. Oh, God. Look at that V10 in there. One day, y'all. The carbon. Are these stock carbon like that, or is those black? Skirts, the mirror. I mean, bro. Dude, she's mean. So we finished up at that car meet. Now we're gonna go head to another one. Ooh, look at this beast. That thing looks beautiful. Maybe he's going there too. We'll find out. But oh shit, took a U-turn there. But yeah, our car meet was sick. We got to see the guy that had the. Oh man, you can't do a U-turn here. So whatever, we're a little ahead of schedule anyways. But that guy had a nice R8, man. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely gonna tag him so you guys can see his other content on his Instagram page. But I think it was beautiful. Another V10, same engine in the Gallardo. I mean, man, one day, man, I want an R8. That thing is it just looks like a gentleman's car, if that makes sense. Like that thing is just so nice. So we'll see how this car scene actually turns out to be. I'm excited for it regardless. We're good to go. So, that Mustang was nice. But yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, sorry for that hiatus I had to go on. I had to take care of some personal stuff, so I wasn't expecting to be gone for, I think we're at like 2.5, 3 weeks by the time this is posted. But we're back. We're gonna be posting consistently again, hopefully, as long as nothing else popped up in my life again. But yeah, what else has been going on? Yeah, really, yeah, that thing. Yeah, really, that thing has been mostly taking up my time. I don't really have any like whole lot of new stuff, but I did find out I will be graduating, what is it, another month early, so be finishing this bachelor's in July, man. Like, crazy. Just knocking one more thing off the, that goal list, man. I'm like, it's just crazy. It's just really, really crazy. So next is property. I may have some things working out. I may have something work out in this year. I'm trying to work on it now. I don't want to go into too much detail yet. It's just a lot. But once I figure it out, I'll update you guys. But we do have some more car meets coming up. I believe next weekend is supposed to be a big weekend for the car meets. It's like, it's gonna be high 70s all week next week, which is good. So I'm gonna try and bounce around to them, so we can get some more content. I want to be more consistent with this and get you guys to be able to see what it's like, see some more events. And I mean, and for me too, I'm excited to really be able to have, you know, a whole summer to really be able to get into all this and see what kind of car meets pop up. And that's about it. I mean, just focused, stay grinding. I'm probably gonna work on. So I'm gonna try and have this video come out, which is the car meets video. I'm probably gonna have like a daytime, like no talking video, be pretty short. And then we've got I will do the Security Plus video. I just, I'm trying to crank stuff out so I can catch up. You guys have some stuff to watch. It's just crazy because the moment I built my backlog of like 3 videos for you guys to have in the bank so I can just release them in case anything happened, it happened right when I finished all of that. So, you know, I mean, I guess it served its purpose. It could have been worse. I could have not had content up for, you know, a month or whatever. But so my dad, with the paint issue, an update on that, my dad and I are going to be working on trying to, either we're going to do it or he's going to try and help me find someone that can prime, that can get rid of the rust, we can treat the rust and prime the paint, or maybe paint it, we'll see. But I'm ultimately going to have, or most likely going to have someone wrap it, just so I can have, you know, if I take the wrap off in 3 to 5 years, I have that whole time frame to be saving up to, you know, do that type of job. So, yeah, I most likely will go with the red. I don't really have any other ideas. So you guys can also like send some color combos. I can look those up and see what those are gonna look like. I'm probably gonna wrap the roof in black and then have that that satin chrome red. I'm gonna put that on the outside of everything else. I'm also so confused by that term of having a satin chrome. I thought you couldn't like put 2 finishes like that together, but I don't know, maybe I don't understand something like that. But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and then that'll be likely from my one of my buddies, Dill Works. So he does some wraps up in Maryland area. So you know, I'm excited. I mean, it's gonna be nice to have something different, I guess, because just like that was the unfortunate part of having to repaint the car the same color. It's like, bro, you're spending all this money to have the same color. So, you know, we'll see. Yeah, everything's are chill. They don't wow out. I have no clue. It said there was like 42 people interested and 1 person said they were going. So I don't know what that ratio actually turns out to be, but assume we get here. The sunset is nice. Oh, that's the other video. Probably I want to do. So I know I did a night drive, and then so earlier, like for like 20 minutes, I did just a regular like day drive. I want to try and get a sunset drive. Depending on how this goes, if it's trash, then I might just put the sunset drive either in this video or on the other one where I'm not talking, or mix them together. But yeah. I know I talked to you guys about getting the wing put on here. I'm also thinking about putting the GT350 bumper on the front. My only thing is when you buy it, it's unpainted. Which, I understand, that's normal, but it's like, with all these other things I'm trying to get done with painting the car again and wrapping it, it's like, bro, I'm like, do I just need to go ahead and get that done too with it before, so I don't have to double dip, if that makes sense. But you know, we'll see. Oh, so that new Brent, that Brent Fires album has been stuck in my head, man. That album is, oh man. At first, I wasn't liking it too much. But I'm really, because I'm like that with almost every album, where I have to play it a second or third time to really like it and get into it. Because for some reason, I just get like, I don't know. My mind just thinks of stuff weird. But let's see. But yeah, man, that album's been stuck. I think my favorite songs: Four Season, Something Wrong, Faces. I already knew I loved Full Moon. I mean, but he released that like a while ago. Full Moon and dang, there's like one or two songs I just can't think of the names of from there. Same with Don Toliver's Octane, with ATM, Excavator. There's one, Gemstone. Now I know for sure there's one more in that album that I really liked. I can't remember the name either, but yeah, I'll put them all up on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. But man, yeah, I still gotta finish listening to J. Cole's new album. Where are we turning? Still gotta finish listening to his album. I'm only about halfway, and so far I think I like 2 songs out of it, but again, I gotta listen to stuff more than once. But I'm gonna resume once I figure out where we are parking and how this event is set up and such. So I'll see you guys. I mean, I don't see the car meet like anywhere. Maybe it's because I'm here on time. So what I'm probably gonna do is maybe come back in like an hour, because it says 2 times actually. It says it's from 5 to 9, and then it also says from 4 to 8, so I don't know. So I'm assuming not 4 because no one's here, but I'm gonna go record the Sunset Drive no talking video, and then I'll just come back in like an hour and we'll see. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. If I don't come back, or if I end the video or anything, that probably just means that it did end up working out or something. So yeah, later.